lovelies, how are you today? Patrice Evans here. Welcome to my channel. I am considered the minister of joy. I unlock a woman's joy from her beauty from the inside out, and we keep Jesus at the center of all that we do. The woman is transformed, body, mind, and spirit, and we center everything around Jesus so that we can unlock our joy and live out our calling. So welcome to Women's Wisdom Wednesday. So look, we're going to start getting into some practical things because I think it's time to bring back some of the stuff that we always had on our channel, that I kind of moved some of that stuff over to my other channel, Ayurveda Curls, like stuff about my hair and beauty and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to bring some of that back to this channel just as a way to let you know what I'm actually doing in that area. So today's message is about how to keep a man. And you know, I was actually raised to know how to keep a man by my mom. That's one of the things I know that I was raised to do. And so, yeah, I do have some experience with that. But as I got older and I started to learn on my own, I realized some of the things are not really what they seem. So I'm going to share with you what I was raised to do, and sure, those are great techniques and great things. But then as a Christian woman, there's something a little deeper that you need to be looking at. So if you're ready, let's get started. All right, so one of the things that is very important is, the obvious, keeping up your looks. This is something that I was raised hearing, and I agree. Yeah, get your hair did, do your makeup, keep yourself up. Now, you have to go based on who you are and your personality, and maybe you don't like makeup. Maybe you like to wear natural makeup like I do. Like, I don't really like really heavy makeup, even though, you know, I'm a Mary Kay consultant, but I just get it, the product. And, you know, I'm an artist, a performance artist, a dancer and everything. And I love being pretty and stuff. But, you know, I don't like to overdo the makeup. So fake eyelashes and all that stuff. But find out what your thing is. Is it fake eyelashes? Is it all that? Find out what that is and find your everyday look that is that. What if you're somebody who doesn't like to get dressed up too much? Well, find that too. My advice in that area, I do agree with my mom, and I do agree with women that say keep yourself up. That is something I truly believe you can't get around. But we can do more. Comment below if you want me to do more videos on specifics on how you can keep yourself up depending on what kind of person you are. Like what kind of makeup look would you look if you're more of an everyday regular person. You're not really a sporty kind of person. You're not one that gets dressed up. But whatever the case is, what does it look like to keep yourself up if you are someone who doesn't really dress up that much? Or what if you are somebody who likes to dress sexy? Or what if you're somebody who likes to dress whatever way, what does that look like? I could do some videos specifically to show you about dress outfits and dress up hauls and things like that. Just some ideas on how to dress, how to do makeup, and things that are good for like a staple so that you can always be looking your best no matter what you're doing, even if you're going to the supermarket. But I do believe keeping yourself up in terms of your beauty, in terms of your makeup, hair, and your work outfit and everything, that is important. Keeping yourself up also means your fitness and your health. So you want to take care of your health inwardly, like what you eat, what you drink, and all that. And we could do videos on that, so we could start getting into that. Comment below if you want me to get into series of this kind of thing. I would like to share that with you, like I've always done, but I'll bring that more here for you if you need that, if that's where your need is. So you want to take care of yourself in terms of internal, in terms of the vitamins, the minerals, the oils, the things that you eat, and your habits in that way. But once again, that's got to be realistic in terms of who you really are. So what kind of diet do you really plan on eating? You know what I mean? Are you the kind of person that can be a pescatarian, or are you not interested? Are you fine with eating pork and beef and all that kind of stuff? So, but find a healthy place in that, right? We'll talk about that in a second. And then there's the mental and emotional and spiritual. Are you keeping that up? See, this is where the godly woman comes in. If you are a Christian, you've received Jesus as your Lord and Savior, and you're part of the kingdom, we're always working on ourselves internally in terms of our minds and our emotions and our spirit. Where is that? Are you keeping that up? So when we say, keeping it up, my mom always thought about, in terms of the way you look on the outside and all that. But I don't know if she was going that deep. That's where I started to grow into that wisdom of understanding that. And what I want to leave with you is you need to be first committed to continual growth. So you have to be committed to constantly being the best you can be in these areas. So if you haven't even thought about these things, but you're looking for a man or you're looking to keep a man, then you're missing out on a beautiful, beautiful relationship that you can have with this person. Now, hopefully, you've picked someone who's also committed to continual growth in these areas, in their outward appearance, in their inward health, and in their mental, emotional, and spiritual growth. Those are very, very important things. So I just want to make sure that you're knowing that. I want to start doing some series that kind of touch on that and actually literally get specific on showing you some of that stuff. Now, I go into more detail in the Joy Seekers Club on the website, patriceevansjoy.com. So if you really want some step-by-step, literally how to do these things, I can definitely go really deep there, and I can actually be more specific with what you're needing. So you can email me and I can actually answer specifically for you. Then I can put that there. But for here, I want to give you as much as I can. So let's start with the physical. What's important, the guidelines you want to think about with the physical is this. If you're looking for somebody, if you're in that stage where you're looking for somebody, you've got to be you. Don't be somebody else. Don't try to look like me. Don't try to look like your favorite YouTuber. Don't try to look like somebody that's famous. Be you. But just try to enhance you a little bit. You know, try to be the best you that you can be. But this is the deal. You got to be realistic here. We're talking long term. They're interested in you and you're hoping that they stay, right? Isn't the focus to keep the man? So if you're going to keep the man, that means they're going to be around you daily. They're going to be around you all the time. Do you like being around you all the time? Do you like the way you look? How do you look all the time? How do you dress? You know, so you need to get a wardrobe that fits you, but the best you long term. It's got to be something that they can, your underwear has to be not you. And if you're not somebody who wears thongs, then you need to, if you wear boy shorts, whatever it is, you got to find something that works for you. And when you get married and you're with this person, they're going to see you in that light. So what pajamas do you wear? What outfits do you wear at home? What do you wear when you go to the supermarket? You know, I've heard my husband say, I love the fact that you're so girly and you like to look good. Even when I'm going to the supermarket, I try to look good because that's just me. I have a glam side to me where I like to feel glamorous. You know, if I could, I would have nails right now, but because I'm doing my own nails these days, they don't stay on all the time. So now I don't have nails. But I've actually, since I was 12 years old, I've always had fake nails. So this is very rare for me, but I'm getting comfortable with it until I have time to actually put them back on. But that's me. That's naturally who I am. Very feminine, very glam. That's just the way I am. So if I'm going to the supermarket, I'm going to have a soft look that's still feminine and very pretty. I used to joke around and say, well, you never know if your fans are going to be there. I used to joke like that because of being a performer and an actress. I joked about it, but I wasn't joking really. You never know who you're going to bump into. And as an actress, a performer, especially growing up in New York City, somebody can discover you. So you just never know if that's the day. So if you're someone like me, then yeah, you want to feel good about yourself. Put on some lip gloss, some mascara, throw on some foundation, get your hair looking at least decent, and then go out and do the errands that you need to do. You just never know. If you're somebody who is more sporty, get something sporty on, because I have that look as well. I wear leggings all the time. So right now, you know, I just had some errands done, and so this is my some pants that I wear, my fitness clothes. But to dress it up and make it look like an outfit, I just found something to throw over it. But I'm constantly in leggings all the time. And so this is a sports bra. And these are some shorts, leggings. And I just threw a shirt on because today I'm going to be doing stuff. But I'm still wearing my fitness stuff. So I got that sport look going on. So if you're a sporty girl, then get your sporty outfit and make sure you get a wardrobe. I'll show you how to get a wardrobe in another video. So comment below if you want me to show you how to put together a wardrobe. That has a lot to do with your favorite colors, the colors that bring out your skin and all that stuff. So we could do that. We'll do a series. We'll just stay on this if you really are needing this. You got makeup. What kind of makeup are you wearing? Do you like bright colors? Does it make you feel better? Now listen, how to keep a man. The key to keeping a man, I'm going to tell you at the end of this what the true key is. But this is working towards it. Notice everything I'm saying has to do with you and knowing yourself and knowing your own color, enhancing what you are. So to keep a man, you really have to be thinking about who you are. So everything that we're talking about has to be about you. It's centered in around you. So you've got to learn, do a lot of work on you and knowing you in order to do this longevity of keeping a man. Because they're going to fall in love with this person that you're putting together that's the best example of you. But you've got to be comfortable with you. You've got to kind of answer a lot of these questions. No one can truly answer it in the way that only you can, right? So you got to spend some time with you and God and journaling and learn more about you. Look at some stuff and say, wow, I never realized I really love blue. I wear blue a lot. You know, I do this a lot. So start to do some inventory about yourself and start to enhance you, and you can communicate the things that are who you are to your spouse and or whoever you're courting, so that they can help them help you, so that they can help grow in the direction that you're growing, right? So it's all about you understanding yourself. So, okay, you got the wardrobe that matches you, all that kind of stuff, you know, your makeup. Now the hair. Now, maybe you might do seasonal things with your hair. Maybe you're in a protective style. Maybe you're like me, and you really, if you didn't have to go, if you weren't going through a protective style, you would have your natural hair and it would be a different style. Whatever the case is, find the styles that work best for your face and for your look and what you're going for. So as an artist, this is the perfect style for me as an actress, because it fits my acting headshots. It fits the characters that I would play. It fits me. I enjoy it. If I was wearing long hair, this is the look that I like. If I'm wearing short hair, it's very similar, but it's more puffed up. Similar look though, but that's me. It's like my thing, and I like it for me, and I think it looks good and it works for what I do. So get that down, what your look is, and get some help, some outside help for that, with that and the clothes and all that. So the next thing is you need to find out, okay, maybe you're not a fitness guru. Maybe you're not in a stage in your life where you're ready to start losing weight or getting healthy or anything. But get something going in your life where you're on some nutritional plan that works for you. All right? And keep it going. Make it your thing, your lifestyle. What do you or don't you eat? Do you just eat anything? Or are you trying to at least be as healthy as you can be? At what level are you willing to long-term lifestyle eat well? You know, eat healthy. You know why? Because you want to be alive to be with your partner. So find out what your healthy eating plan would be at the whatever level you want it to be. But you do need to take care of yourself if you want to be here long term. If you don't want to bring disease and unhealthy things into this relationship. So it's important for you to really be thinking about this. You could be a young girl that doesn't think she has to think about it at all. But you do, because whatever you do now will affect what happens later on in life, right? So you're building those things now for later. You're always talking to your future self, you've heard me say. So looking young for my age, that's my secret, is that I'm always speaking to my future self, making sure my future self is happy with the decisions I'm making today. So if I eat well today, then when I'm older, I'm going to be like, thank God I took care of myself when I was 50, because now when I'm 60, I'm actually still looking young, still looking healthy, because she, the 50-year-old me, was thinking about me at 60. So I know this is weird, but you got to start thinking about that. And we're talking about keeping a man. Well, you want to keep him, right? So you want to still look good 10 years from now if the Lord tarries, right? So do things today to make sure that you're still looking good and you're still in good health later. So some exercises, eating, have some of that in your life. So then the mental, emotional, and spiritual. If you're a godly woman, a saved woman in the kingdom, Jesus is your Savior, your Lord and Savior, then of course you're growing spiritually. So you want to spend some time with the Lord. You want to be walking in the Spirit. You want to show that you have a focus. You're listening to the Lord. You have a goal in life. You have something that you do on your own aside from anybody else as an individual. So you should be working on projects. You should be doing something for the kingdom. So if you got these things intact, then you're so busy taking care of you, having fun with you, that he is so attracted to that. The main answer to this question is you need to have a core of you going on. There needs to be something about you that's alive and that's busy and it's focused and it's got fun stuff going on. So he's interested in being a part of that. So first of all, he's attracted outside, but he's not just attracted enough just to be with you in a relationship, but even after being in the relationship, he's attracted to you while he sees you cooking, he sees you doing little things and stuff, because you are busy in these areas of being you. You know, you're not like so wrapped up in him or in something else that you've lost yourself. So the answer to this is you want to have a core of who you are that's functioning, that's alive, and that you are constantly nurturing forever. You're always nurturing it. When you finally got a grasp of nurturing yourself, then you're so used to it that you can now share your life with him, maybe with children, with others, but you really have to get a grasp of that. I wouldn't say even get in a relationship until you've gotten these things down and you've gotten a healthy core of these things going on. Trust me, any human being is interested in any other human being when they've got something going on. When you see somebody busy getting into something, doesn't it make you curious to see what they're up to? Don't you want to be a part of somebody who's busy? You know, in Mary Kay, they always said, people want to follow someone going somewhere. So it's the same for relationships. Sure, we want to get the man, but what's important is, can you keep the man? Now, there are some other, of course, practical things in terms of being sexual and sensual and all that, providing that you're married in a monogamous marriage. Sure, we'll talk about those things too. But these are some everyday, just who you are. Are you interesting to be around? Are you fun? Are you somebody that they want to be around? That's important first. And of course, hopefully the sex life is healthy and all that's going well if you are married. And if you're courting, these are the things that they're going to need in order to see if they want to go any further with you. And we can talk more about courtship too if you'd like to know. That is no sex before marriage. The time that you are dating, the world will call it dating, where you're abstinent until you're married, but you're getting to know each other and you're guarding your mind and your heart. That's where all these things matter the most. It makes him know, so I want to get to know her more. Does she have her own thing going on? Or does she disappear and just like cling on to me or fall into things? You know what I mean? She doesn't have her own personality, her own world going on. People are interested in people who have their own core, their own stuff happening. So to keep somebody in your life, keep a man in your life, that's so important. And with our ministry, there's another piece that's sensual, where you really want to make sure that you are comfortable with your sensuality. And that's going to come out. I'll do that next week. We'll talk more about that. Why don't you email me any questions you have, and I can definitely get into that more. But sure, you do need that once you're stepping into that part where you're actually married. If you're a married woman and you're exploring that, you're enjoying classes on Tuesdays, you're dancing and feeling beautiful, you're able to use that in the marriage. These are things that also help keep the man. Now, I want to have a disclosure here. Keeping the man, I'm not crazy about that statement and what that sounds like, but doing your part to uphold your part of this relationship that you have with someone God has blessed you with in marriage, holding your end of the bargain. And one more thing, as a Christian woman, we don't withhold sex from our husband. It is part of the beautiful marriage. So you definitely want to be available as often as you can, providing you're healthy, you're feeling good, and you're feeling good about yourself, that you do that as often as you can and make sure that you're keeping that alive. This is the way it should be. But when it says keeping a man, the truth is, y'all, you can't keep a man. The man stays because he chooses to. He has the ability to stay or leave or do whatever he wants, just like God gave us the ability to do what we want. But you uphold your part in the relationship when you take care of these things. That's really what I'm here to tell you, is that you want to make sure you're alive fully and you're keeping up these things even after marriage, and you're not going to stop just because you're comfortable and because you know the guy loves you, because you want to keep it going. You want to keep the excitement in the marriage. You want to grow. You want to continue to be beautiful. Keep working out. Keep being beautiful. I see where my mom's coming with that. Keep yourself up. Yes. But you're not keeping the man because of that. I want to give you a disclosure. The other, what people think not keeping a man means, is a man who cheats on a woman. That's what they usually mean by that. You can't stop a man from cheating on you. It has nothing to do with you. You could be doing all the things I've told you to do, but a disclosure is, if he's choosing to cheat or to go outside of the marriage or outside of your relationship, then that is something different. That has to do with him and his being very insecure and being very selfish. It's a darkness that he's dealing with that has nothing to do with you. And you need to know that. There is nothing you could have done to keep a man that is going to cheat. So if you're thinking I mean keeping a man in the sense that you're keeping him from cheating, which is probably what my mom meant, that doesn't work. You cannot keep someone from cheating. People will cheat if they want to, if it's in them to, and if they're having issues psychologically. So I just need to make that a disclosure. Start off with someone who is not a cheater, who doesn't cheat, and then hold up your end of the relationship. And that's what I'm talking about. So God bless you in your relationships. Email me some specifics if you want me to do more, and I'll go head on and move forward with doing some, some ideas for makeup, for beauty, and all that fun stuff. And we'll just keep talking about this if this is something that can help you. Well, God bless you. I look forward to talking to you next week. God bless you. Bye.